Hey guys, first regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a Death Watch buff to Xenophase Blade build for the Assault class in Space Marine 2 Patch 12 using Furious Strikes, Wings of Flame, and Commitment. Now, Assault this patch, he is a top tier class for sure. He was already in like the S tier in my opinion, but these days it is just undeniable. This guy is kind of on crack now against both Chaos and Tyranids. The perk here, Commitment and Furious Strikes, is just such a ridiculously powerful combo, and on top of that, he also has a perfect animation cancel whenever he jump pack dashes. And what that means is, if you are locked in animation and you use your jump pack dash to dodge at all, you will just cancel out of whatever you're doing. So it is super good in a clutch situation. It will save your life all the time. And it's also usually free because Furious Strike says hitting an enemy with an attack after a jump pack dash restores jump pack ability charged by 1, cooldown is 10 seconds. All you have to do is just cancel with your dash and just hit one guy with a dash attack. Doesn't matter if it's like a Majoris, a Minoris, or anything. You will just get back that jump pack. Really great for like a pinch, and a cooldown of 10 seconds is pretty much nothing. And really, the skill cap in this class went way up this patch, and he is super fun to play, if like a bit harder on this build. Now, for the weapon here, the Xenophase Blade also got buffed up and now has a slightly higher base strength. They upped it by 10%. They did this mainly because the other balanced weapons got buffed, and this one would have been left behind, and that would have kind of sucked. And now it feels way better as well. The heroic perk effect here is called Ancient Technology. Power rake waves are wider and deal 20% more damage. This is already a pretty good option for like an overcharge build, because the 25% multiplicative damage increase of this perk will affect your power rake, which is a very strong damage increase on top of that. And now with this base damage increase, you will start to like two-shot a lot of enemies in the game. Now, for the perk tree, I do take Armor Strength first, moving here into the perk Master of Offense. After you switch a sword combat style, you will deal 20% more melee damage for 5 seconds. The cooldown is 10 seconds. This perk is really good for getting off like one free 20% boost on a power rake, because usually in Space Marine 2, when you're using the power sword, you will do a dash attack, or you do like a jump combat switch into a dash attack, and then immediately follow up with a power rake, and that is enough for a 5-second period of time to do like one power rake with this buff. Pretty good synergy there. Next perk here is Perpetual Strength, and Perpetual Strength for a 10% melee damage buff. Then I pick up Tranquility into the perk Melee Onslaught for a flat 10% melee damage buff. And then we grab Hard Target, the perk here Cutting Edge for 50% more damage on our power rake. And then I grab the perks Extremis Slayer, Majoris Slayer, and Terminus Slayer. And then I pick up Power Restoration, though you could pick up Speed Restoration. That is up to you. This is just like up to preference. Both of these just double your CHP recovery on the respective weapon type. So, you know, that is up to you. That's pretty much all there is for the Xenophase Blade. Now for the secondary weapon here, I do take the Raven Guard Champion Skinned Firepower Standard Bolt Pistol. Why? Because this weapon has suppressed sound effect and it sounds really cool in this patch, which is why I wanted to use it. And we are building for a Raven Guard Deathwatch after all. And for the perk tree here, I go down the bottom tree first for Great Might into the perk Retaliation. After a perfect time dodge, you will deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. We are a Wings of Flame build here, so using this perk is just super useful for us. Though if you want to go up here for like better flat damage, you can. You can go all the way down into the perks like Divine Might, but I do think that this one's a little bit better for our build here. Next perk is Iron Grip, up here into the perk Gunstrike Reload. And then we take the perk Increased Capacity, because our ammo reserves are not like super amazing on this option without this. And then I grab the perk here, Headhunter, into the most important perk, Elite Hunter. After killing a Majoris level or higher enemy with a melee weapon, headshots will deal 50% more damage for 10 seconds. Now, all you have to do to actually trigger this is just get a melee finisher on an enemy. You don't have to actually melee kill them. It will work for both though, and also you have to have the secondary equipped to actually trigger this, but on the assault that doesn't really matter because you don't have a primary, so it's pretty much just up all the time after an execute. A really amazing perk. This perk kind of carries the bolt pistol in general, so definitely pick it up. Next perk is Headhunter, and the final perk is Extended Magazine. That's all there is for the secondary. Now for the Assault perk tree, I do start off with something a little bit more dangerous here than Armor Reinforcement, which is the perk Overcharge. Damage from held and charged melee attacks increases by 25%. This is one of the best melee perks in the entire game. It's a 25% multiplicative melee damage bonus to like some of the heaviest hitting attacks in the game, and especially with the Xenophase Blade, you are all about the power rakes with Ancient Technology, so buffing those up is super damn useful and it stacks very well. And at the moment, you can hit a ton of guys, even on Chaos and Tyranids, for a tremendous amount of damage with this perk. It is my preferred in the Xenophase, and it's really damn fun to use. Now, if you do take this perk instead of Armor Reinforcement, because this one is still totally viable, you can still use this versus Chaos and Tyranids and be just fine. But if you don't take this one, I would definitely pick up Defense Mechanism like I did, because having a slower CHP fade will just make it way easier to just stay alive and not lose HP, especially when you don't have any armor bonus on. Next perk here is Active Attrition. Enemies hit by damage from melee attacks, executable, sprinting, or dashing take 25% more damage for 5 seconds. This is just a free damage debuff on the enemy. So basically what happens is when you do your lunging attack on a jump pack dash or like a normal dash attack, you will then apply a 25% damage taken debuff on the enemy for 5 seconds. That will also affect gun strikes, so pretty good catch-all here. But if you want to take like the perk here, Knowledge of the Enemy or Perseverance, you can. They're all decent options. Next perk here is Strategic Strikes. All teamers deal 20% more melee damage against extremists and terminal enemies. I would say it's really between this perk or Proven Efficiency still for a 30% increase in your gun strike damage. Both are quite good on this build. I just want to go for full melee on top of Active Attrition into my power rakes, which is why I picked this one up. Next perk here is pretty much mandatory in my opinion with Furious Strikes. This perk is brand new and it is godly. This is one of the best perks they've ever added to Assault. It may not be the easiest to use for some players. I do think the perks like Smiting Angel, Zealous Blow, and Pride and Duty are an easier combo for most. But if you are comfortable using Wings of Flame, if you know how to use the jump pack dash properly, this is by far the best option. It lets you go jump pack positive even, because basically, if you use the perk here, Commitment, which says a perfect time dodge using a jump pack dash for jump pack's ability charged by 1, you will be able to then go into a jump pack dash attack immediately off the free jump pack here, which means you are now up effectively 1 jump pack for like 2 total charges, which is very, very strong. And that allows you to do things like go back into a ground pound and just kind of like cycle back into this. So really good for Wings of Flame builds. And now they are just a godly combo, and they're already pretty damn strong. Next perk here is Wings of Flame. A jump pack dash damages enemies' launch trajectory and always works as a perfect dodge when dodging an attack. This perk is just free damage against Majoris, Extremis, and even bosses. You don't have to take this perk if you don't want to, because Furious Strikes and the perk down here, Commitment, do work on their own, but this perk does just make it way more effective and far easier to pull off, so kind of a no-brainer for this build. Next perk here gives you 30% more damage for 10 seconds on a perfectly timed dodge using a jump pack dash. This is just a free damage catch-all. It is nice for your range damage and melee damage, and does help out against bosses and stuff like that. And Pride and Duty and Diligence still work on this build. I just think this one's a bit better. And that's pretty much all there is for the perk tree setup here. Now, for our prestige perks, so number 1, Unyielding Oath. When charging a ground pound, you become invulnerable for 3 seconds. This perk will save your life all the time. It pretty much makes the entirety of your jump pack ground pound invulnerable, because you already have iframes on the landing. If you have iframes on the trajectory as well, it's pretty damn hard to die the moment you go up, so definitely pick this up. Now, in patch 11, we would take Adrenaline Boost, but in this patch, we're going to be taking Hammer of Wrath instead. Now, this perk got added to the Prestige perk tree this patch here, and this one says, after using your jump pack, you will take 30% less range damage, and you don't lose control of heavy hits, and you cannot be knocked back for 15 seconds. This one is up pretty much 24/7. It will trigger off a jump pack dash, not just like a ground pound, so you'll pretty much have this up all the time, and that makes Adrenaline Boost completely redundant, because you'll have no knockback active from this for even longer, and I pretty much always pick this up, because a 30% range damage reduction for free basically is incredible in this game, and this one will save your life, especially versus Chaos. Now, the next perk I take here is Fortitude. Health increases by 15%, because health increases in Space Marine 2 are very valuable. And the final perk is up to you. You could take Scramble Targeting or Practice Aim. Practice Aim is pretty good, that's what I took here, but Scramble Targeting will up you to like a potential 50% range damage reduction, which is incredible against Chaos. So if you want to do that, you definitely can, but that is up to you. That's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. The Xenophase Blade feels way better this patch, which I'm very happy about, because this weapon was like dangerously close to falling off, and it just feels significantly more powerful than it did previously. And hopefully this build guide helped you, and as always, guys, thank you for watching. Here's some gameplay of this build in action, and take it easy. Bye.
avenging angels will expose you. The enemy summons. Our foes call for aid. Our eyes need no longer gaze. I am already. Stop! Moving like their numbers are meaningless. Right grenade! Don't have refuel! Is corrupted. The demon worshippers withered against our tactics. We as an angel, avenging angel. The silence of its demented tongue sucks souls. That is firepower! Target that demon! I am airborne ready! Is this the glory Magnus promised you? Ashes to ashes, rust to rust. The Imperials have jump back renewed. Witness how dark gods abandon. I scatter your foul sins to the wind. I am the righteous storm! I'm airborne ready! The traitor tasted the Imperium's justice. Swapping magazine! Take flight! Avenging angel!
Well.
This
How obnoxious
relay
that
brings
was.
the word of the Imperium to the entire sector. We cannot let it fall. The relay cannot function without astronauts, and they are pressing useless and defending themselves. Send Gillen's regards to Creighton. Jump pack refuel. It is as grotesque dead as it was alive. A twisted horror comes our way.
Do a relic. Wow, actually, we're cooking now.
This will sustain me.
Get rid of the boss right off the bat. We're low on ammo though. That is kind of bad. Actually, this should give us some. And this should give us a little bit. Perfect.
Brothers, we have arrived at the relay.
Be on watch for heretic trickery.
Commencing relay. This taste is purged. I am the righteous storm. Is this the glory Magnus promised? This relay is defiled by sorcery. Not enough conjuring. Profane sorcery. The abomination is no more. Let that betrayer's past end in agony. The survivor calls for every
Bad.
It's more to come. Then they too burn. Avenging angel. Cast attention to the Be as an angel of death. Reloading magazine. Victory goes to the righteous, not the foul. Jump pack refuel. I am the righteous.
He just followed me the entire way. Feels good.
Look on both of us overwhelm us. Stop! Swapping magazine. My war gear is standing. I am airborne ready. A sorcerer is nothing more than a deranged marionette. My war gear is set. Their mutations will be replenishing firepower. Return.
Okay.
Craven worms. They fled into the lower levels.
Thank you, Corn Hub, for the tier 1. Take away my molecular bonding stud shoulder, SMH. They did kind of do that, didn't they?
The traitors distort space and sanity.
Get eyes on the source of corruption.
Jump pack refuel. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. I scatter your foul sins to the winds. A twisted horror comes our way. The enemy summons. Be in the name of avenging angel. We have nullified this corrupted. Rat out and airborne. The Imperium not. Take flight! I suspect that astropath no longer serves the Imperium. We must eliminate it. Reload. Jump pack refuel. Jump pack refuel. The traitor tasted the Imperium's justice. I'm airborne ready. I see you, champion in the ether. Approach.
Okay.
Binge upon their
I would say,
suffering.
and people say Chaos Spawn are hard.
Sons wield our former astropath as some foul puppet.
Or we could be hard in this spot.
This type of madness.
Oh, the changer of ways. Grant us implements of retribution. The maligned astropath cannot be allowed to commune with the war. Seek
Nullify that altar and silence the astropath.
the corruption strike launched. Their numbers are meaningless. Commencing reload. I am airborne ready. Garrison, don't let that one conquer it. The abomination is no more. They succeeded only in extending. Extermination is come. A malformed abomination comes towards us, brothers. The enemy. Is unsuccessful. Jump pack refuel. Reloading magazine. End that one's pitiful life. Rise to the immortal our disciples of chaos rule. End their heretical path. Is this the glory Magnus promised you? I am the righteous storm descendant. Reloading magazine. Avenging angel. Seek shelter. We control the altar and thus end its utility. Send Gilliman's regards to Craven Magnus. Throwing crack grenade! I am airborne ready. Fire the shield forts! Brothers, kill the witch! I scatter your foul silt to the wind.
We're just gonna do that just in case we get nuked. Grab you.
Gifts from the forge. Show the astropath no quarter. not fear the changer of ways. Your fate decided.
Our position has changed, but we must still advance.
None shall escape the insatiable war of transformation. You will be only the first.
Malign heresy guides us toward our target. The second company is already lost. We are its last pathetic gasp. The ruinous powers may steal our voices, but never our hearts. I know you are truly lost. If more to come, then they too will be purged. Dogs have festering souls. The moment, jump pack revealed. We must slay this hellspawn. The Imperium weeps not. Survivor calls for ill-begotten. Lost. State of corruption. Our foe has called for aid. Wrath shall praise. Avenging angel will spoken. Commencing reload. Is this the glory Magnus promised? This page has been purged. I'm airborne with a most personal welcome. Stop! The only aid to this filth was we their cleansing. That twisted spear carrier awaits our shadow. Jump pack removed. The taint of the war infused. Negate that pitiful psycho!
True gods will reign. Emerge, discordant one, and remake this realm in the name
All right.
of the dark gods.
Let me
A beast of the war approaches.
Kill these fucking dudes, and then oh great, we got generator section. That's awesome. We love that.
Between us and the astropath.
Back grenade.
Getting that bridge out should put us into striking distance. Seek power cells for that generator, and then we may smite that terror. Avenging angel will spoken. We have nullified. I'm airborne ready. I am the righteous. Extermination has come. Jump pack refuel.
Pretty sure those guys input read you the moment you jump back dash at them.
I possess a power cell.
What it feels like, anyways.
Avenging angel.
Oops.
The enemy summons. Reloading magazine. This is the generator in need of a power cell. I'm airborne ready. Victory goes to the righteous, not the proud. Frag grenade out! Jump pack refuel. We must refresh the generator's power cells. Commencing reload. The machine spirit requires power. Avenging angel at your disposal. It is as grotesque dead as it was alive. Reloading magazine.
This portion always takes forever.
We need only power cells to reach our enemy. Power dwells within this device.
Take my Amazon money, brother, for the Emperor. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. The Bezos box. Ow.
I will replace the power cell. End that blasphemer. Cleanse the air of their revolting stink. The armor. We must slay this hellspawn. We have no fight this corrupted being. I'm airborne ready. Avenging angel. The machine spirit requires power. The Imperium weeps not.
I'll say the buffed up Xenophase feels way better now.
Power cell on my locus.
The breakpoint's pretty good.
Jump pack refuel. The seeds of heresy bear bitter fruit. My war gear is satisfied. With its function restored, the generator can fulfill its purpose.
Yes, by getting me from like point A to point B when I have a fucking jetpack.
Release the astropath from this torch.
Why can't I fly over? Did you take overcharge? Yeah, I did.
this one.
Brothers, together we go.
Armor reinforcement would be much safer, but
We will not suffer any encroachment from the warp. Scatter your foul sins to the winds of time. I am airborne. This taint has been purged. The Imperium's hammer jump has revealed. The heathens failed against the scion of the Emperor.
alright, we're just gonna go to the Beelith now.
Swapping magazine. Into the breach once more.
Let's do this.
I am the righteous storm this second. Is this the glory mountain?
I prefer to not do this interactable with a enraged guy on my ass. Alright, shock nade, or I can take the Wrath Relic Birds. That'd be good. That'd be a good option.
Blockage is no more.
We must follow the path of corruption to seek our quarry. May the Emperor damn this unholy abomination! Attack!
Ramp up the pressure.
Oh, well. Yeah, we died in the first 5 minutes to get blasted. Whatever. I'm sure we'll be okay.
Watch out! More flame incoming!
Wow. Or not.
This swallows me. I will choke it.
I fumbled the intro to that about as hard as I possibly could, so I was so hungry for the Wings of Flame that I really don't need.
The demon beast is escaping!
This is that's really shown on YouTube pretty much. Pretty much the same thing. It's even better now. That was on the PTS, but like this one's even better.
The
Because
Imperium's light has never graced this place.
Yes, scorches my mind.
We must find a way out of this foul place. Rally to the hint of light. I am led to salvation. Now I shall have that beast's head. Excise those tentacles fast, brothers.
pack review. The beast's vile appendages give it a combat advantage. Swapping magazine. Its tentacles are ruined. Set sights on the demon. The beast employs wicked deception. The Imperium's hammer rises to strike. I'm airborne. Stay in cover until the barrage ceases. Reload. Avenging angels at your disposal. Pause, brothers! The demonic beast shrouds itself in arcane armor. Focus fire on the reinforcements. Stop those vile traitors from reviving the demon! Airborne ready. We're gonna slay this hellstorm! It is as grotesque dead as you Commencing reload! The righteous storm! Jump pack review! Watch out! War flame incoming! Finishing firepower!
Oh, I have no ammo. Okay. Let's do this.
Avenging it! The beast is attacked! We need only...
Pretty strong build now. Wings of Flame way better versus Chaos with the animation cancel.